I'm joined today by my guest, Heather Staff. How are you doing, Heather?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. Heather, everybody will know you from Street, from Spectre, from all the exciting things that you get to do in your day-to-day life. But one of the things that you do that I never knew you were amazing at until I saw it in person was at the Women in Estate Agency conference. You came out as one of their keynote speakers, and it was nothing short of awesome. So you're now a hot speaker on the circuit, and you've been asked to speak at this year's PropX conference, which is going to be yet another sort of conference with a difference. Um, and it's for charity. So tell me a little bit of how you feel about being involved in that.
I'm really excited about it. I absolutely loved speaking at Women in Estate Agency. It was a really nice vibe, really great conference, loads of great speakers. So I felt a bit honoured to be amongst the list of people that were speaking. And I feel similarly about PropX, to be honest. It sounds like a great cause, great lineup, great venue as well. I'm pretty excited about that. Didn't know that was there. So yeah, very excited.
In terms of your speech at the Women in Estate Agency conference and the one that you're going to be giving to us, without giving us any spoilers, you're speaking from personal experience, really, in terms of how you've built your company and culture. Those things seem to be rather important to you, and other people are taking inspiration from them as well. Um, is it sort of weird opening the door to your personal experiences so publicly?
Um, yeah, I guess. I mean, there's so much that I think people share anyway, and we're very open about our culture. We have a very open culture, full stop. And we put loads out on LinkedIn, and we have over 100 people working for us now, and they talk openly about our culture. So I didn't feel like I was sharing anything that was a top secret, um, culture tip. It's just what we've done for 8 years and how we've built it, and how we try and run the business, really.
And it's basically a constant learning process and refining that. I'm presuming you never stop learning how to improve that process.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, me and Tom were very deliberate about culture from day one, which sounds a bit stupid when there were just two of you.
Yeah.
I think maybe probably because I'm a female founder and he's a gay man, like culture and diversity and the type of organization that we wanted to run was very important to us both from day one. Um, and then I think as you grow a business, so we're about 135 people now, I think it gets almost harder to set culture the bigger you go. So I do think it's important to set it early doors. But then running a business with two people versus 10 versus 50 versus 135 that we're at now gets very different every time. So you just have to constantly learn. And if there's stuff where you think that you've got gaps, you just got to adapt.
It's a constant process. Okay, well, have you ever spoken in an IMAX theater before? Because behind me, as you can see, is this huge screen, which I'm told is going to be very flattering on stage.
Really?
I'm gonna look super thin for the first time in my life. Tall and
Amazing.
thin and handsome. That's how they're going to describe me on the day. But it's quite a venue. I mean, it's right in the middle of the country, so we're here at Birmingham to try and lure a few of those people from the south back in towards the north where we are now, Heather, and then sort of drag the rest of the country in, so it's really sort of accessible. But it is going to be a great venue, and it's going to be a bit strange talking to an audience that are sat around you like that. But yeah,
Cool.
it
Really
must be
cool.
exciting, right?
Yeah, it is exciting. It is. I think it'll be a great event.
Well, looking forward to having you there on September the 20th. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing. Thanks for giving your time to this fantastic cause.